So welcome back, Rockies Weekly, and we're in Brum again. This is episode 2, season 2. Matt has just said to me that he thought my camera was a GoPro. So we all know now that I've done 53 weeks of this vlog, which Matt has participated in. I would say quite a few, would you say?
Yeah, I'd say good proportion, yeah, about 70%.
So now would you like to read what the camera says here? What mate does that say?
GoPro.
So we've got a meeting with Steve, a mentoring meeting, and we've just got here, arrived a little bit early. What we say about timing? We're always on time now, innit?
What time is it? Hey, see, when you watch this, look, it's 1:30, yeah? Where are you?
Steve, Matt's shooting shots again. We're gonna have a good meeting, a lot to talk about, and hopefully we have a bit more of an update of what's going on the property. Like I said last week, I know there's a charge, but it's about how long we think it's gonna take to rectify and get that situation sorted. But we'll catch you in the meeting, probably show you guys a little bit of it, and yeah, you'll see it then. We're meeting at this house, which I've never seen before, so I'm keen to find out what's happening with this house as well. So we've been given a task to do a full breakdown on that property within 10 minutes. So right now we're just walking to see the comparable that house was basically sourced with. Gonna have a look at it to see what type of stuff you can do to a house in this area without overdeveloping, and yeah, making sure we stay within the budget of the area, because there could be a ceiling price. You don't want to spend more than you need, and then there's a ceiling price and you've just spent a lot more money than you needed to get that end value. So we're going around the house right now to kind of figure out what's going on, what we would do. If you look behind me, me and Matt have just had a discussion on what we would do with this wall here, and we said we would take this out, but guess what? It actually says right here that it's gonna be gone. So we could have just read it, but we didn't. We're gonna go upstairs to have a look and see what we would do upstairs, and then we'll start actually noting it down, breaking down the cost of everything. But it's a decent house and it's got potential. So upstairs now, this is the one with the comic wall. Yep, that, definitely open that up. There's no point having it like that. I can smell something as well, it smells like damp. Oh, it stinks up here. It stinks up here.
There's that smell in it. I don't know what it is.
It's like all of this nasty stuff here.
It smells like
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
It's quite big though. Honestly.
Wow, this is the master bedroom, of course. This is massive. Yeah, this bedroom's big. Wardrobes.
It's a bit weird layout though. Also, no, I think the thingy's there, isn't it? The chimney breast. Yeah. That's why that's like
What's
that.
this? This is, yeah.
Chimney breast is there, and that's why the layout's like this. So that knocked the way through. That was missed from the space.
This is Cruz's first house, by the way. Just saw that on the wall. Cruz's first house. And then, stinks in here as well. This is the smallest room. So, to be honest, it's a pretty straightforward renovation, that it looks like anyway. Who knows, when you start peeling things back though, you never know what you can find. Wow, look how blown out this wall is here. Don't know if you can see it on camera. You can see it here. It's looking mad. So on the way to Nando's, me and Steve and Tom Warlow there to discuss a bit more about our property, what's going on, and yeah, just get a lot more information about it. I'm hungry, like I'm so hungry. Steve said he wanted to get a burger and chips, but I am on a bit of a diet, so
he's getting fat, guys. You can tell. Well, you can't tell the jacket on, but underneath there, he's getting a bit. You know what I mean? Looks like he's a bit. You're the one pregnant.
Oh, okay. Matt's got jokes today. But yeah, nah. In serious note, we've got a lot of things to get done, and there's a lot of things to sort out. But it's exciting, and there's a lot to learn. Mentoring meeting done. Very good meeting. we went through the breakdown of the house that we just done at M value, just to make sure, you know, let's say our skills are up to the, just to make sure our skills are on point. Found out what's happening with our house, and hopefully we should be getting the keys within the next 2 weeks. Also, I got it wrong. So I spoke to Steve, and I said last week there was a charge on our property. No, so the sellers of the house are purchasing another house, and there's a charge on that property, which is why there's been a delay. So yeah, I wanted to correct that, as yeah, I got it wrong. But now I know. It makes a lot more sense to me now, because our solicitors are very good, and if there was a charge on our property, that would have got lifted ages ago. So today we were supposed to do a podcast, and we didn't end up doing it because we had to sort out some stuff with our meeting. We had to make sure we got everything done, which means that the time ran over a bit, so we couldn't do the podcast, but it's going to be rescheduled.
Car refused.
You're saying your card got refused, Matt?
Yeah, listen.
You put all the money into the house.
I'm broke right now. This guy's start to fund me.
Yeah, so that podcast, we'll shoot it another time. This is different because we're shooting it separately so that we can actually go into who we are and where we're from separately and a bit more in depth. So yeah, the podcast is going to be a very interesting one. Now, Matt's going to drive me back to my car, and I'm going to head back home. I'm tired already. I don't know where the day's gone. It feels like the day's gone quick, don't you think?
Yeah, it's 6 o'clock now. Fucking that.
Day's gone quick. But it's been a good day. So it's Friday, and I'm back in Birmingham. And I didn't even mean to be back in Birmingham. It wasn't planned. I got a call yesterday from the accountant saying that they need some documents from me, and that I kind of need to drop it ASAP. So I dropped it, and yeah, sorted that out. I went to the gym this morning, which if you've watched Rocky's Weekly since the beginning, you'll know that I was quite active in the gym before, and then after probably like 4 or 5 weeks, maybe 6 weeks into Rocky's Weekly, I stopped going to the gym. So now I'm back on it. I'm happier, it's helping my mood, and I'm also starting to enjoy it, which is crazy because I never actually liked going to the gym. But now I've sorted all of that out, I thought I might as well come and see Gersh. So we're outside his office right now. Gonna give him a call, and we're gonna head in.
It's a leasehold house, but it'll say, look, what's this, granted probate, fitting content. So this is like what they're keeping in the house.
Okay.
It's bullshit really, it doesn't really matter, like boiler included, radiators included, because imagine you're selling a house,
Yeah.
and you say, yeah, I'll buy it, and then take all the boilers and the radiators and shit.
Okay. So you basically just got the brick.
Yeah, this is just, yeah bro, this is just something like this put in, but this is mine anyways. Copy register. So this is a register, so every like transaction with the land registry should show. So like look, leasehold land, 1966, conveyancing and freehold. Who owns it? Title absolute. It should say.
Is that who owns the house or owns the leasehold?
Yeah, there's like little things, charges and stuff as well. This doesn't have a charge, I think. Usually there's charges. Let me find you one with charges. The only thing is, some of these auctions they've released a legal backplate, like this one's got it. Register. Yeah, so that comes again, no charges, but the charges like the first thing.
Yeah, charges register.
Conveyance in the land, blah blah, the look, covenants. Stupid, bruv.
William Shakespeare contains the following covenant.
William Shakespeare, you know.
On himself, his heirs, extras, and mistresses.
This doesn't have a charge either. But like.
Oh, what's the covenant saying?
Covenants, like you can just fucking make something up and say like.
Oh, it's like yeah.
You can say, oh, I can only have the windows this colour. You can always get them.
Yeah.
Bullshit. But like, let me see.
What's even the point of a covenant? So I don't get it. Like,
it's just a control thing, man.
But it's mad because
my mate said in a flat, yeah, in Sutton, and when he bought it, it was a leasehold.
Yeah.
And they said that you can't have you can only have carpet in the bedroom. So he's gone and sold it.
Yeah.
So he's had it on rent, whatever. Now he's come to sell it. He bought it for like 120, whatever. Now he's selling it for like 170, 180. And he's conveyancing is taking like 7 months
Okay.
because of the issue with the covenants that says
Carpets.
yeah, you have to have carpets, and they had tiles. And they're like, bro, we'll rip it apart, but then now this like it's gonna cause more issues and the buyers playing around and stuff like that. But look at this house, yeah.
That's a headache.
The guide is like 80 to 88, so you still think it's cheap, yeah. Obviously the thing's gonna be it's gonna go for like 120, 130, yeah.
Yeah.
To put the guide a bit low. But like straight away you can see who's selling it, because if you go on the legal documents, look, a register. Let's look at this. Look. The price stated to have been paid in November. So this is the company, Holly
Yeah.
Box Property, 28th of November. So they bought this. Price stated to have been paid is 25th of November was 55,000. So you know it's like you can't really get a deal out of these man because they got it cheap.
Yeah.
So they're like property limited. They're a company, so they're gonna want the best price. Whereas if you go with like something like Caesar State, it'll show.
We'll show up here instead.
Yeah,
We'll say
yeah. Look,
this
but
is
look
the-
to the charge. Is there a charge? Transfer? Nah, there's no charge. So you bought it cash for 55. But usually it says like if there's a charge, it'll be like a charge from like a lender saying like Together Finance has first charge on his property. Have you seen these searches before? Local searches.
I haven't seen the local ones. Is that one there?
These are like water ones, random shit, bro. Like water planning. The main one you want to look out for in the Midlands is coal mine. So you solicitor does it anyways, but like drainage report, environmental.
Yeah. seen
But
the
I had
drainage
one
report.
that they offered me a house cheap in, was it Derby or Telford or whatever. It's called like bare cheap. I was like, how's no one picked this up?
Yeah.
The guide was like not 80, and giving me like 65, and I'm like, what? This is bare cheap.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind the reserve would have been like 90. So they're giving
So-
me for 65, like the day before the auction as well. It doesn't usually happen.
Yeah.
So then what I did was, I was like, okay, cool. She goes, you can get a viewing today, blah, blah, blah. I was like, she goes, yeah, they'll accept 65 plus your fees. And it's worth about 140. I was like, bro, this don't make sense. How come it's so easy? Then I went to the legal pack and then I had a look. It had flood risk.
Was it a pluvial flood risk or was it just like a normal?
So the environmental and the water thing failed. Well, it came up there. It came up on there that's flood risk. So look, you know here it says
Yeah.
flood pass.
It almost failed.
It said there it was red and it says identified, problem identified. And then when I spoke to Noreen or something, they said, look, and Reach, they go, look, you're going to get a problem with lending and when you go to sell, because you can't fix that.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
It's just the area that's in it.
Yeah, so this is
So
also...
they tried it.
Yeah, they tried it, but I'm looking like you could have got chopped, you know what I mean? Someone
Yeah.
didn't really look, they could have got done. Look, it's 80 grand, yeah.
Yeah.
It's cheap as fuck. Like, trust me, you can't get anything for that price. 8 grand needs work. Look what it says here. Cash buyers only, yeah.
Yeah.
And the condition is bad, but you probably still can get a buy to let on this, to be fair. But look, it says the mid-terrace house in need of completion. And due to the fact that original title deeds have been lost and the land registry are unable to provide absolute title in connection with the property, we are looking for a cash buyer. So, you know, I kind of knew what that meant, but
Yeah.
when my solicitor called me, she was like, basically what's happened is, yeah, you know, before 2000, so whoever owned this house
Yeah.
was an old person, they've passed away, they must have born in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and then before 2003 you didn't have to register.
Oh, that probably.
Yeah, so nothing had to be on land registry.
Okay.
So since then you had to be on land registry,
Yeah.
and I think they've passed away before that, and they've got no executors. So do you know how probate usually
Yeah,
is
yeah,
people?
yeah, it gets passed down.
They've got no family or immediate people. They didn't have a will, whatever, and they couldn't prove. No one could prove that that's
Their
theirs.
house.
Like, you get me? The person passed away, so now obviously the crown will just take this money. So all this money is going to the crown. But okay, so you think that's minor? Yeah, usually it is minor, but
Yeah.
there's a risk to this house. Like, let's say I buy this for 80 years. Say if I buy it, whatever, renovate it, BRR it, get a mortgage, whatever. Then in 3-4 years, someone pops out and provides the documents to the
Yeah.
land reg. Like, yeah, they can take it off me.
For free for nothing.
Not for. I don't know if it's for free or not. To be fair, I've got to confirm that. but there's that risk. So whoever's tried to, if there is people, family, whatever,
Yeah.
there's not enough documents to prove.
That they own the house.
Yeah.
Me and Gersh just had a viewing. Buy to let property. I'll show you around it in a second. This bathroom's big. This is a very big bathroom. Decent house so far. Oh, say so far. Seen all of it now. It's been so long since I've been on a viewing, and I didn't even plan to come here today, and that's why I'm in a tracksuit. But yeah, it's good to see it. We're gonna get Gersh's thoughts on it later. The floors though, uneven. I can feel when I'm walking around. They all need leveling. So me and Gersh are just in Nando's. I think this is my third Nando's this week. But I'm being healthy, I think, because I'm not getting chips. I'm getting rice and stem broccoli. So obviously I told you I was going to ask Gersh what he thought of the viewing. What did you think?
It was a good house, perfect for a buy to let. So we're gonna make an offer on it tomorrow morning, and it was listed today. So they already got us in today. And it's only 4 people, so that's good. But it's probably gonna go over asking, I think, but it's worth more than what we're gonna pay for it anyway. So it should be good.
Literally just left Gersh outside his office now. He just drove me back to my car. Been a good day actually. Not a day that was planned at all, really. So yeah, I learned a lot. Gersh taught me some things. I'm glad I came down. But now, 3-hour drive back to London. And oh no. Yeah, I wore one of my favorite pairs of trainers, and we went into some of Gersh's houses, and they're all going for a refurb, so it wasn't the best idea. So guys, I've just got home, so tired. Been a long day, woke up early, and I think it's now time to end the weekly. So guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys next week and have a lot more energy.